When Lord Rama left Ayodhya, he did not leave as a defeated prince. He left as one who had chosen dharma over comfort, truth over power, and his father's word over his own royal future. With him went Sita, the princess of Mithila and embodiment of purity, and Lakshmana, his younger brother whose devotion was as sharp as his arrows. After the events of Aranya Kanda, Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana had already crossed rivers, met sages, lived in Chitrakoot, and consoled Bharata, who had come begging Rama to return. But Rama remained firm. 14 years of exile had been promised. 14 years would be completed. Thus began the deeper forest journey, Aranya Kanda, the Kanda of the wilderness. This was not merely a journey through trees and mountains. It was a journey into the hidden forces of the world. Sages and demons, beauty and danger, love and loss, illusion and courage. The peaceful forest would slowly become the stage for the great conflict between Rama and Ravana. For some time, Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana lived peacefully at Chitrakoot. The hills were beautiful, the rivers clear, and the hermitages of sages gave the place a sacred atmosphere. But after Bharata returned to Ayodhya carrying Rama's sandals as a symbol of Rama's kingship, many citizens and visitors had learned where Rama was staying. The quietness of Chitrakoot was disturbed. Rama felt that the forest life he had chosen should not become a center of attention. Moreover, the sages living in the deeper forests were suffering greatly at the hands of rakshasas, man-eating demons who disturbed sacrifices, attacked hermitages, and spread terror. So Rama decided to move deeper into the Dandaka forest. Sita walked beside him, graceful and steady. Lakshmana followed with his bow, alert at every sound. The three entered a region where the beauty of nature was mixed with fear. Tall trees rose like pillars, creepers hung like garlands, birds called from unseen branches. But sometimes the silence became too deep, as if the forest itself was holding its breath. As they traveled, Rama visited many holy sages. One of the most important meetings was with sage Atri and his wife Anasuya. Sage Atri was a great rishi, radiant with tapasya. Anasuya was famous for her purity, wisdom, and devotion. When Sita met her, the elderly ascetic woman received her with motherly affection. Anasuya spoke to Sita about the strength of a devoted wife, not as weakness, but as a power that protects family, society, and dharma. She praised Sita for willingly leaving royal comfort to follow Rama into the forest. In Valmiki Ramayana, Anasuya gives Sita beautiful garments, ornaments, and divine cosmetics that would never fade. In the deeper meaning of the story, these gifts represent the blessings of purity, self-control, and inner beauty. Sita humbly narrated the story of her birth and marriage, how King Janaka found her while plowing the field, how she grew up in Mithila, and how Rama broke Lord Shiva's mighty bow to win her hand. After receiving blessings, Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana continued their journey. The Dandaka forest was vast and dangerous. It was filled with wild animals, strange sounds, and hidden beings. Many sages lived there, performing yajnas and austerities, but they were constantly tormented by rakshasas. These sages came to Rama with sorrowful hearts. They said, "O Rama, we have given up violence. We live on roots and fruits. We perform sacrifices for the welfare of the world. But the rakshasas attack us, destroy our rituals, and kill innocent hermits. You are a kshatriya. Protection of the righteous is your duty. Please save us." Rama listened with compassion. Though he was living as an exile, he was still a protector of dharma. He promised them, "I will protect you. I will destroy those who harm the innocent." This promise becomes very important. Rama's exile was not passive suffering. It became a mission to restore balance. As Rama began carrying his bow more actively and preparing to punish the rakshasas, Sita spoke to him with tenderness and concern. She said, "My lord, anger, falsehood, and unnecessary violence are dangerous. You have no personal hatred toward these beings. You are in the forest as an ascetic. Is it right to fight unless there is a direct need?" Sita's words were not fear. They were wisdom. She reminded Rama that weapons can awaken the desire to use them. Even a noble person must remain careful. Rama replied calmly. He explained that the sages had sought his protection. A kshatriya must protect those who cannot protect themselves. To ignore their suffering would be adharma. He assured Sita that he would act only according to righteousness. This conversation shows the depth of Aranya Kanda. It is not only about demons and battles, it also discusses the ethics of power, violence, duty, and restraint. One day, as Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana walked through the forest, they encountered a terrifying rakshasa named Viradha. He was huge, ugly, and fearsome. His body was massive, his eyes burned with cruelty, and he carried a spear. Seeing Sita, he was overcome by wicked desire. He seized her and mocked Rama and Lakshmana. "Who are you?" he roared. "Wearing bark garments but carrying weapons? This woman will be mine." Rama was deeply pained to see Sita in danger. Lakshmana became furious. The two brothers attacked Viradha with arrows, but the demon had a boon that weapons could not kill him. Viradha lifted the brothers and carried them away, but Rama and Lakshmana broke his arms. Realizing that weapons would not end him, they dug a pit and buried him alive, thus freeing him from his cursed form. Before dying, Viradha remembered his past. He had once been a celestial being, cursed to become a rakshasa. By being defeated by Rama, he was released. He told Rama to visit sage Shurpanakha and then left his demonic body. This is a recurring theme in the Ramayana. Those who die at Rama's hands are not merely destroyed. Many are liberated from deeper bondage. Rama then visited sage Shurpanakha, a great ascetic whose spiritual power was extraordinary. The sage had been waiting for Rama. In some traditions, Indra himself had come to take Shurpanakha to heaven, but the sage refused to leave before seeing Rama. When Rama arrived, Shurpanakha welcomed him with joy. After meeting Rama, the sage entered a sacred fire through yogic power and gave up his mortal body. He rose to higher realms in a radiant form. For Rama, this was another reminder of the greatness of the forest sages. They had little in worldly terms, but their inner wealth was immense. After Shurpanakha, Rama visited sage Sudakshana. The sage received him with devotion and asked him to stay. Rama spent time there, but he still wished to visit the other hermitages and protect the sages. For many years of exile, Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana wandered through different parts of the forest, meeting rishis, receiving blessings, and destroying evil beings who troubled the innocent. The forest became their home. Sita adapted to the simplicity of life. Lakshmana served tirelessly. Rama remained serene, but always watchful. Eventually, they reached the hermitage of the great sage Agastya. Sage Agastya was one of the most revered rishis in the Ramayana. He was wise, powerful, and deeply respected by gods and sages alike. When Rama came to him, Agastya received him warmly. He knew Rama's true nature, yet he honored him as a noble prince living in exile. Agastya gave Rama divine weapons, including a powerful bow, arrows, and a sword. These weapons were not given for pride or conquest, but for the protection of Dharma. The sage then advised Rama to live at Panchavati, a beautiful place near the Godavari River. It was suitable for forest life and pleasing to Sita. Following Agastya's guidance, Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana went to Panchavati. Panchavati was enchanting. The Godavari flowed nearby. Trees were full of fruits and flowers. Deer wandered peacefully. Birds sang in sweet voices. The air was calm and fragrant. Rama asked Lakshmana to build a hut. Lakshmana, with great devotion, selected a good place and built a simple but beautiful forest dwelling from leaves, branches, and natural materials. When Rama saw it, he was deeply pleased. He embraced Lakshmana and praised him. To Lakshmana, this affection from Rama was greater than any kingdom. The three began living happily there. Rama and Sita spent peaceful days in the forest. Lakshmana guarded them and served them. Though they had left royal palaces behind, Panchavati became a sacred home because of their love, discipline, and dharma. But this peace would soon be broken. Near Panchavati, Rama met Jatayu, an old but mighty vulture. At first, seeing a huge bird, Rama and Lakshmana were cautious. But Jatayu introduced himself as a friend of King Dasharatha. He told Rama, "Your father was dear to me. You are like my own son. While you live here, I will watch over Sita whenever you and Lakshmana are away." Rama was moved. He honored Jatayu like an elder. Jatayu represents courage and loyalty beyond age, species, and circumstance. Though he was old, his heart was heroic. His promise would soon be tested. One day, a rakshasi named Shurpanakha came wandering through the forest. She was the sister of Ravana, king of Lanka. She was powerful, arrogant, and driven by desire. When she saw Rama, she was captivated by his beauty and majesty. Rama stood like a dark blue mountain, strong, radiant, and calm. His matted hair and bark garments could not hide his royal presence. Shurpanakha approached him, changing her form into that of a beautiful woman. She said, "Who are you, handsome one? Why are you living in this forest with this woman? I am Shurpanakha, sister of Ravana. Become my husband. Leave this Sita. She is not suitable for you. I can roam the forests with you." Rama smiled. He knew her nature. In a playful tone, he said, "I am already married. My wife Sita is with me. But my brother Lakshmana is young and handsome. He has no wife here. Go to him." Shurpanakha went to Lakshmana. Lakshmana understood Rama's intention and replied humorously, "I am only Rama's servant. Why would you marry a servant? Go back to Rama. He is the best husband for you." Thus the brothers gently mocked her arrogance. But Shurpanakha's desire quickly turned into rage. Seeing Sita as the obstacle, she rushed toward her, intending to kill or devour her. At once Rama commanded Lakshmana to stop her. Lakshmana drew his sword and cut off Shurpanakha's nose and ears. Bleeding and humiliated, Shurpanakha screamed and fled. This moment changed the direction of the entire Ramayana, Khara, Dushana, and the Battle of Janastana. Shurpanakha ran to her brothers Khara and Dushana, who ruled over the rakshasas of Janastana. She cried out in anger and shame. She described Rama as a human prince living in the forest with his beautiful wife and brother. She demanded revenge. Khara first sent 14 powerful rakshasas to kill Rama. They rushed toward Panchavati with weapons. Rama told Sita to stay safe and face them alone. With swift arrows, he killed all 14. Shurpanakha returned to Khara again, furious that his warriors had failed. Now Khara became enraged. He gathered a huge army of 14,000 rakshasas, along with Dushana and Trishira. The forest trembled as the army marched. Their weapons flashed, their roars shook the sky. Rama understood that a great battle was coming. He asked Lakshmana to take Sita to a safe cave and guard her. Then Rama stood alone against the Rakshasa army. The battle was fierce. The Rakshasas attacked with spears, maces, swords, and magical weapons. They surrounded Rama from all sides. But Rama moved like a blazing fire. His arrows flew with impossible speed. Each shaft found its mark. Dushana fell, Trishira fell, thousands of Rakshasas were destroyed. Finally, Khara himself came forward, huge and terrible, roaring with anger. Khara and Rama fought intensely. Khara hurled weapons and charged like a storm. Rama broke his weapons and finally killed him with a powerful arrow. The battlefield became silent. The sages rejoiced. The forest was freed from a terrible burden. Rama had fulfilled his promise to protect the righteous. But far away, this destruction would reach the ears of Ravana. Shurpanakha then went to Lanka, the golden city ruled by her brother Ravana. Ravana was no ordinary king. He was mighty, learned, and a great devotee of Lord Shiva, but his wisdom had been corrupted by ego and desire. He had conquered many realms and defeated many powerful beings. His palace shone with wealth. His authority was feared across worlds. Shurpanakha entered his court and rebuked him. "How can you sit here enjoying luxury," she said, "when your own brothers Khara and Dushana have been killed? A human prince named Rama has destroyed your forces. His wife Sita is the most beautiful woman in the world. She deserves to be queen of Lanka, not the wife of a forest dweller." These words stirred Ravana's pride and desire. Shurpanakha knew how to provoke him. She did not merely speak of revenge, she described Sita's beauty. Ravana's mind became restless. He remembered that Rama must be extraordinary if he had destroyed Khara and 14,000 Rakshasas. Ravana knew that directly fighting such a warrior might be dangerous, so he decided to use deception. For this, he went to Maricha. Maricha was a Rakshasa who had already experienced Rama's power. In Balakanda, when Rama protected sage Vishwamitra's sacrifice, he had struck Maricha with an arrow and hurled him far away into the sea. Since then, Maricha lived in fear of Rama. When Ravana came to him and explained his plan to abduct Sita, Maricha was horrified. He warned Ravana, "Do not make Rama your enemy. He is no ordinary human. His arrows are like death itself. If you take Sita, you will destroy yourself, your family, and Lanka." Maricha spoke with genuine fear and wisdom. He advised Ravana to return and live peacefully. For a moment, Ravana went back, but desire and ego do not easily accept good advice. Later, still consumed by thoughts of Sita, Ravana returned to Maricha and demanded help. He ordered Maricha to take the form of a golden deer and lure Rama away from the hut. Ravana would then abduct Sita. Maricha again tried to stop him, but Ravana threatened to kill him if he refused. Maricha thought, "If I must die, better to die at Rama's hands than at Ravana's." So he agreed. One day in Panchavati, Sita saw a wondrous deer near the hut. It was no ordinary animal. Its body shone like gold. Its antlers sparkled with gems. Its skin gleamed with silver and jewels. It moved gracefully among the trees, sometimes coming close, sometimes leaping away. Sita was enchanted. She said to Rama, "My lord, I have never seen such a beautiful deer. Please capture it for me. If it is real, it will be a delight to have. If it is magical, its golden skin will be wonderful." Lakshmana immediately suspected danger. He said, "This cannot be a real deer. It must be a rakshasa in disguise. I think it may be Maricha." But Sita was deeply attracted by the deer's beauty. Rama also understood that it was strange, but he decided to pursue it. Perhaps he wished to satisfy Sita's innocent desire. Perhaps he also wanted to uncover the deception. Before leaving, Rama told Lakshmana, "Guard Sita carefully." Then Rama followed the golden deer into the forest. Maricha led him far away. Whenever Rama came near, the deer leaped farther. At last, Rama grew certain that it was a demon. He shot it with a deadly arrow. As Maricha died, he returned to his real form. But before dying, he cried out in Rama's voice, "Ha Sita, ha Lakshmana." His cry echoed through the forest. Sita's fear and Lakshmana's dilemma. In the hut, Sita heard the cry and was terrified. "That is Rama's voice," she said. "He is in danger. Lakshmana, go help him." Lakshmana remained calm. He knew Rama could not be defeated by any creature in the forest. He said, "No one can harm Rama. This is surely a trick. My duty is to protect you." But Sita's fear grew unbearable. In Valmiki Ramayana, overwhelmed by anxiety, she speaks harsh words to Lakshmana, accusing him unjustly of not wanting to help Rama. These words wound Lakshmana deeply. In Ramcharitmanas, the episode is presented with devotional sensitivity, but the central event remains. Sita insists that Lakshmana go. Lakshmana, torn between Rama's command and Sita's anguish, finally decided to leave. Before going, according to popular tradition, he drew a protective line around the hut, known as the Lakshmana Rekha, and warned Sita not to cross it. This detail is famous in later tradition and Ramayana storytelling, though it is not found in the original Valmiki Ramayana in the same form. Then, Lakshmana went into the forest to find Rama. Sita was left alone. The entire world seemed to become silent. This was the moment Ravana had been waiting for. He came to the hut disguised as a wandering ascetic. He wore the appearance of holiness, but inside his heart burned with wicked desire. Standing near the hut, he called out for alms. Sita, trained in dharma and hospitality, came forward to serve the guest. In Indian tradition, a guest, especially an ascetic, was to be honored. But Ravana's disguise was a weapon. He praised Sita's beauty and asked who she was. Sita introduced herself as the wife of Rama, son of Dasharatha, living in exile. Ravana then revealed his arrogance. He described his power, his kingdom of Lanka, his wealth, and his greatness. He urged Sita to become his queen. Sita was shocked and angered. She rebuked him sharply. "How dare you speak this way? Rama is a lion among men. You are like a jackal desiring a lioness. If you touch me, you will be destroyed." Her words were fearless. Ravana could no longer hide his true form. He became the 10-headed, mighty king of rakshasas. He seized Sita and lifted her into his flying chariot. Sita cried out for Rama and Lakshmana. She struggled and resisted. She called upon the trees, rivers, mountains, animals, and forest spirits to tell Rama what had happened. The abduction of Sita was not only a personal tragedy, it was the turning point of the epic. Dharma had been attacked through deceit. As Ravana carried Sita away through the sky, the old vulture Jatayu heard her cries. He saw Ravana abducting her and immediately rose into the air. Though old, Jatayu's courage was immense. He confronted Ravana. "Stop," he shouted. "I am Jatayu, friend of Dasharatha. Sita is Rama's wife and like my daughter-in-law. You cannot take her while I live." Ravana mocked him, but Jatayu attacked. A fierce battle took place in the sky. Jatayu broke Ravana's bow. He damaged his chariot. He killed the mules or horses that drew it. He struck Ravana with his beak and claws. For a moment, the mighty king of Lanka was checked by an aged bird whose only strength was righteousness. But Ravana was powerful. In anger, he drew his sword and cut off Jatayu's wings. The noble bird fell to the earth, bleeding and broken. Sita wept at his fall. Ravana then continued toward Lanka. As they passed over a mountain where some Vanaras were present, Sita dropped some of her ornaments, hoping Rama might later find them as clues. Ravana carried her across the sea to Lanka. Ravana brought Sita to his golden city. Lanka was magnificent, surrounded by the ocean, filled with palaces, gardens, and wealth. But for Sita, it was a prison. Ravana placed her in the Ashoka Vatika, a beautiful grove guarded by rakshasas. He tried to persuade her with luxury, threats, and temptation. But Sita remained firm. She refused to look at him with affection. She would not accept his food, his palace, or his promises. She sat beneath a tree, thinking only of Rama. Ravana gave her a time limit in some versions, threatening that if she did not accept him, he would kill her. But Sita's mind did not tremble. Her body was captive, but her heart was free. Rama returns. Meanwhile, Rama had killed Maricha and heard him cry out in his own voice. Rama understood the danger immediately. On the way back, he met Lakshmana coming toward him. Rama was alarmed. "Why did you leave Sita alone?" he asked. Lakshmana explained what had happened. Rama became deeply anxious. The two brothers hurried back to the hut. When they arrived, Sita was gone. The hut was empty. Rama called her name again and again. "Sita, Sita." There was no answer. The forest that had once seemed peaceful now became unbearable. Rama searched everywhere. Behind trees, near the river, among creepers, in caves. He asked the animals, the birds, the trees, and the mountains whether they had seen Sita. In Valmiki Ramayana, Rama's grief is intensely human. He laments, trembles, and speaks like a husband shattered by loss. He imagines many possibilities. Perhaps Sita is hiding playfully, perhaps a rakshasa has taken her, perhaps she has been eaten by wild beasts. Lakshmana tries to console him, but Rama's sorrow is overwhelming. This is one of the most moving parts of the Ramayana. The Supreme Being, in human form, shows the depth of love and pain. His grief teaches that love is not weakness. Even the noblest person feels sorrow, but Dharma guides what one does next. Rama and Lakshmana found signs of violence: broken flowers, scattered ornaments, pieces of a chariot, dead animals, and marks on the ground. They saw evidence that Sita had resisted and that someone powerful had taken her. Rama's grief turned into anger. He declared that he would destroy the worlds if Sita was not found. But Lakshmana gently reminded him of his own nature, calm, righteous, and disciplined. Slowly, Rama regained control. The brothers continued searching and eventually found the dying Jatayu. At first, seeing the huge wounded bird, Rama suspected that it might have harmed Sita. But Jatayu spoke with difficulty. He told Rama everything. Ravana had abducted Sita and carried her southward. Jatayu had fought him but had been defeated. Rama was filled with grief and gratitude. He held Jatayu tenderly. Jatayu had given his life trying to save Sita. He had fulfilled the duty of friendship, loyalty, and courage. Rama said that Jatayu was like a father to him. Since Dasharatha was gone, Jatayu's death felt like losing his father again. Then Jatayu died in Rama's arms. Rama and Lakshmana performed his funeral rites with full honor, as one would do for a revered elder. Rama granted him liberation. This scene is deeply powerful. a bird becomes one of the greatest heroes of the Ramayana because he acts according to dharma without calculating success. Jatayu knew he might not defeat Ravana, but he still fought. Righteous action does not always depend on victory. Sometimes it depends on courage. After Jatayu's funeral, Rama and Lakshmana continued south in search of Sita. As they traveled, they entered a frightening region and encountered a monstrous being named Kabandha. Kabandha had no visible head or neck. His mouth was in his belly, and his arms were extremely long. He used them to seize animals and humans from far away. He caught Rama and Lakshmana in his huge arms, but the brothers cut off his arms with their swords. As Kabandha lay dying, his curse was lifted. He revealed that he had once been a celestial being, but had been cursed into that terrible form. He told Rama that after his body was burned, he would regain his original form and give helpful advice. Rama and Lakshmana cremated him. Kabandha then appeared in a radiant form. He advised Rama to seek friendship with Sugriva, the exiled Vanara prince living near Rishyamukha mountain. Sugriva, he said, would help Rama search for Sita. This advice would lead directly to Kanda and to Rama's alliance with Hanuman and the Vanaras. Following Kabandha's guidance, Rama and Lakshmana came to the hermitage of Shabari. Shabari was an elderly ascetic woman of deep devotion. Her guru, Sage Matanga, had told her that one day Rama would come to her hermitage. For years she waited, keeping the place clean, living simply, and repeating Rama's name. When Rama finally arrived, her joy knew no bounds. She welcomed him with tears of devotion. In the popular tradition especially cherished through Ramcharitmanas, Shabari offers Rama berries after tasting them first to ensure that only the sweetest fruits are given to him. Normally, offering tasted food would be improper, but Rama accepts them with love because they are given with pure devotion. This episode teaches one of the great spiritual messages of the Ramayana. God does not value social status, wealth, scholarship, or outward show as much as pure love. Shabari was not a queen, not a scholar, not a powerful warrior. Yet her devotion brought Rama to her door. Rama blessed her. After receiving his darshan, Shabari gave up her body and attained liberation. Before departing, she directed Rama toward the region of Sugriva and the Pampa lake. Rama and Lakshmana reached the beautiful area near Pampa Saravara. The lake was filled with lotuses. Birds sang. Trees bloomed. The place was full of natural beauty. But for Rama, every beautiful sight reminded him of Sita. The flowers reminded him of her ornaments. The deer reminded him of the golden deer that had led to disaster. The gentle breeze made him think of her voice. Beauty without Sita only deepened his sorrow. Lakshmana again consoled him and encouraged him to continue the search. Nearby, on Rishyamukha mountain, Sugriva and Hanuman would soon see the two brothers approaching. Thus, Aranya Kanda ends by preparing the way for one of the most beloved meetings in the Ramayana, Rama's meeting with Hanuman. Aranya Kanda is one of the most emotionally powerful sections of the Ramayana. It teaches many lessons. Dharma must be protected. Rama does not fight for conquest. He fights to protect sages and innocent beings. Power must be guided by restraint. Sita's warning to Rama shows that even righteous force must be used carefully. Desire leads to destruction. Shurpanakha's uncontrolled desire leads to humiliation. Ravana's desire for Sita leads to the downfall of Lanka. Deception may succeed briefly, but not ultimately. Ravana abducts Sita through disguise, not bravery. His act begins his destruction. Devotion is greater than status. Shabari's love is accepted by Rama because it is pure. Courage is measured by duty, not by victory. Jatayu could not defeat Ravana, but he became immortal through his sacrifice. Sorrow can become strength. Rama grieves deeply for Sita, but he does not collapse into helplessness. His grief becomes the force that moves the story toward justice. Conclusion. Aranya Kanda begins with forest life and ends with a mission that will shake the world. Rama enters the forest as an exiled prince, but by the end of this Kanda, the path toward Ravana's destruction has begun. Sita's abduction is the central tragedy, but the story is not merely about loss. It is about loyalty, courage, purity, and the hidden workings of destiny. In the forest, Rama meets sages, demons, devotees, and heroes. Some come to test him. Some come to serve him. Some come to be liberated by him. And some, like Ravana, come unknowingly toward their own end. Aranya Kanda is the turning point of the Ramayana. The peaceful exile becomes a divine mission. The search for Sita begins. The path to Hanuman, Sugriva, Lanka, and the final war is opened. The forest has taken Sita from Rama's sight, but not from his heart. And from this separation will arise one of the greatest journeys of devotion, courage, and dharma ever told.